Who are your personal idols? Your main inspiration? Post the prettiest, cutest, most elegant lolitas. Realistic Sweet was one of my style idols when I was first getting into the fashion. I think she **me very nice chords but some strong misses as well. I guess that's pretty normal when being experimental with the fashion. Ferro has the best old school chords I've ever seen. She's my personal inspiration. Dropped pick like a dumbass asterisk. I feel like a thread like this invites vendettas, despite it being a wholesome idea. That being said, I love Ferro too. I think she **me very nice chords but some strong misses as well. I guess that's pretty normal when being experimental with the fashion. She really is amazing. I love her site too. I wish I could create something like that one day. I know people have their opinions about her, but when I look at her looks, they represent the aesthetic that made me fall in love with Lolita in the first place. Regardless of any issues with her personality, her outfits just don't do anything for me. She also has a lot of chords which make me go, haven't I seen this exact outfit before? Not going to argue against. I am a basic B** that likes clean simple outfits, so her outfits really do it for me. That's exactly how I feel as well. Generally I enjoy her chords but am pretty tired of seeing them at this point because they mostly look the same. I take it the second paragraph is about Les Efforts you picked attached, not Ferro, right? Yeah, I should have made it clearer. Same with this girl. Didn't she have some weird Nazi sympathizer chord when she first joined COF? Going to agree with everyone, she's super cool and her chords are always unique. I love that she made her own website, and a good one at that. I hope it catches on. It'd be neat to see more old schoolers transition from social media back to personal blogs and websites. I always dig her stuff. And her eyebrows. Her brows are killer. What is their Insta or page? eated.neosities.org. Not gonna browse her cringy **blog tbf, I need her Instagram. What is it? Her chords are 10 out of 10. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she has an Instagram. She has none. She posts to COF regularly. That's the best you're gonna get. I think her stuff is great but she does come off as pretentious. I love her chords but I will never forget her toddler comment. That'll always make me worry that she might be a fetishist. I also think it's a tad embarrassing that she does these edits like old street snaps and adds her age. Not that she's old, but those girls back then were a decade younger than her. There's no need to mention how old you are, lol. Plenty of those girls in snaps were lying about their age. Source. Why would they? Most of them definitely do look like young teens. A lot of them are definitely teens, but a lot of them aren't. There are also people in their 30s that don't even bother lying about their age. Just look. Quote, there's no need to mention how old you are. What a weird nitpick. There's no reason to have to hide your age or be embarrassed by it because you're older than the teens in snaps. This. Honestly, I'm not a Ferro fan. I feel like the only one on this board who doesn't like her chords or find them creative. But of all the reasons to not like her, being honest about her age should not be one of them. If you want to criticize her personality, that's another thing altogether. I get why people wouldn't mesh with her. But I don't understand Inons being mad that the way she dresses herself is boring. I think the issue isn't that she dresses plain alone, but combined with her hurting herself as an authority on the fashion. Does she really? From what I've seen she mostly just talks about drama and sissies, not really how people dress, but correct me if I'm wrong. She doesn't really. Anon has a stick up their **. She's literally never done that though. I've been watching her videos since episode 12. Okay, Tyler. Yeah, because anyone who supports Tyler must be Tyler. Also, why would she say she's been watching since EP 12 instead of the beginning? Use your 2 brain cells, Anon. Quote, getting this defensive over a generic Kai _____ post. Sure, Tyler. I'm just weaking because I like her content. Show me where she claimed to represent the fashion though. Quote, admitting to W can go back to FB. Nice deflection. So when did she claim to represent this fashion? What part of the word *hurting do you not understand? Quote, I love her chords but I will never forget her toddler comment. That'll always make me worry that she might be a fetishist. I also think it's a tad embarrassing that she does these edits like old street snaps and adds her age. Not that she's old, but those girls back then were a decade younger than her. There's no need to mention how old you are. Lol, you sound paranoid and insecure. Yeah, after the toddler telekinesis thing, I started loving her photos. Me too. I'm not a crazy fan or anything because old school isn't really my thing, but I do appreciate her chords and photos. I do find it a bit ridiculous though that some people apparently still hold on to that comment. It's been long enough at this point that it's clear she's not in the fashion as a fetishist. Same, I really disliked her at first for that comment but I got over it quickly. Her chords are great and she hasn't said or done anything like that since. What did she say? What did she say? My favorite Lolita is my Julian. I think it's really cool to see someone who makes so much of her wardrobe by hand and she has *QCH a distinct sense of style. She made that? Nice sewing skills. That one is a VM up. Pick related is something she made. I love her style. OMG, that's precious. I love it. I think she *me very nice chords but some strong misses as well. I guess that's pretty normal when being experimental with the fashion. I love Paula Woods. I guess she'll get a lot of hate because she's not thin, but I love her vintagey wardrobe and how she makes body line look good by either altering it or wearing nice pieces to elevate it. Quote, pick related, altered velvet body line up into a JSK. Quote, she'll get a lot of hate because she's not thin. She got hate because she squeezing into things that didn't fit her. I think she me very nice chords but some strong misses as well. I guess that's pretty normal when being experimental with the fashion. Same with this girl. Didn't she have some weird Nazi sympathizer chord when she first joined COF? Not really much Lolita on her account though. Her Edwardian styling is nice and I'm happy to see a poor person in the fashion that dresses well. Did I see any brand? Well no. These bangs are a terrible match. She's not very good TBQH. She's average at best. It's very apparent that she's not very seasoned in the fashion. God, I agree. Those bangs make her head look like it's huge and misshapen. Her hair would be so pretty without them. It's a wig. Unpopular opinion, but I love her blunt fringe she has now with her curly hair. It reminds me of drawings in GLB. I don't mind the texture and shape, but the length of the fringe looks off. It's not an unpopular opinion. WTF. I bet everyone who hates her bangs love Tyler's bangs. It's like everyone on CGL dresses S***. Tyler's bangs get S** on left and right and on. Toki Meki, Bunny is at the moment my favorite sweet Lolita and inspiration. Same. Her chords are so well put together. Same. I absolutely adore her and Candy, Carnival at the moment. Her wrinkled dress really brings down the whole chord. Funny, I didn't notice that. For me it's the bunny ears. She has a holier-than-thou attitude and used to stir the pot on RC. Quote, used to stir the pot on RC. She used to do that here too. Quote, used to sure. Used to. Quote, she used to do that here too. T. Quote, she used to do that here too. T. Someone please spill all the tea on her. Quote, spill the tea, you have to be 18 to use this board. Inspirations: the Japese sweet Lolitas of 2010 like say, Takulu, Unu Kami, Mintai Mix, more so her old style than her current one. Electric Space Carousel Tokimeki, Bonnie Amina _ Heinz Heart _ Tanu _ UT, G Go, Kishi Ruby _ C, plus Soul _ Key Pick related, Unu, in the pink, and say, in the white with the white boots. Pick related started the split wig trend. Kami doesn't get enough credit. Tart _ Tanu _ UTG has really cute hot sweet style with a modern twist. Soul _ Key is a rare South Korean Lolita that mixes fairy K elements into her chords. Electric Space Carousel has been wearing great chords for years. She seems to be a daily Lolita and that is my goal. These prints for example, don't trigger me half as bad. Most prints trigger me, thoughts are okay. Bonnet down. Why the F asterisk? Do you think anyone cares about your dumb S asterisk opinion? I can even tell it's you by how you post. Just stop. It's okay Salty Chan, one day your saltiness will eventually wear off. TBH, I almost feel endeared to your unwanted persistence at this point. Haha, I love you. You're so dedicated. Thanks carrot. The truth is I barely post here anyways. This grill CLS asterisk YAF, the shoes don't match much, but the rest looks pretty good. These prints for example, don't trigger me half as bad. Most prints trigger me, thoughts are okay. These prints for example, don't trigger me half as bad. Most prints trigger me, thoughts are okay. These prints for example, don't trigger me half as bad. Most prints trigger me, thoughts are okay. Looney Chan for sure is one of my all-time favorites. It's a shame she doesn't wear Lolita anymore. Gothic Goals. I don't really know why I'm so obsessed with her, but I love her chords and her attitude so much. This hair. I'm really inspired by Lara Suzanne and her body positivity message in Lolita. That is a joke, isn't it? She shops her pictures so much, where is the body positivity there? This reads like thinly veiled vendetta. Holy hell, that's short. Also hilarious and shady post. Nice. Nice B8M8. You guys know you can just not respond, right? One of my favorite Lolitas right now is _ the hungry ghost _ She makes great chords, but I wished she would stop blurring her face to oblivion. It's really unnecessary. I'm sure she's just as cute without all the filters. S asterisk Mioni, who's seen her in person can confirm she's pretty IRL. But it's so easy to go overboard with Shoop, especially if you don't have a lot of self-confidence. At least she's still recognizable and doesn't shoop herself into a asterisk iron fetus or to an entirely different person, unlike some people who shan't be named but who have been posted ITT. She has a holier-than-thou attitude and used to stir the pot on RC. The thread was going so well. You guys know you can just not respond, right? One of my favorite Lolitas right now is _ the hungry ghost _ She has a holier-than-thou attitude and used to stir the pot on RC. What's the point of being a shady B asterisk? Can't wait for her and her weeks to derail getting upset over this. Oh wait. Already happening. Then why even bother commenting? You're obsessed with starting S asterisk about her, it's hilarious. That's my first post ITT, but sure Jan. I think it's funny that every single time anyone so much as breathes in L's direction and it isn't entirely kissing her S asterisk, someone starts screaming that they're obsessed with her. Isn't she like 38? Yes. She's 28. Yikes if true. I never understand why people are so harsh on her. She isn't the best, but she isn't the worst. She looks 28 to me. She honestly looks like she's in her 40s to me. At least in her non-shoot pics. I'm pretty sure she's a burn victim. At least when you look at her hands it looks like it. Why is everyone always so fixated on her hands, knees, etc.? It's honestly so bizarre. She's ugly, so people are going to tear apart her appearance whenever she gets brought up. It's not bizarre. Who cares if she's ugly? There are plenty of ugly people on here who don't get the same kind of treatment she does, hence why it's bizarre. A lot of them do. What makes her a target in particular is that she heavily edits her photos and has overreacted to getting posted here in a very public way. Again, not bizarre. She's not the first or last that will get this treatment. It's not special in any way. Not really. I can tell she only uses filters and Lightroom. There are never any warped parts in her pics. So I'm confused. Quote, I can tell she only uses filters and Lightroom. Sure. Man, you guys really love this pic kek. It's a good example of how she exits her photos versus how she really looks. Is this person trans? I don't get it either. Is there some drama surrounding her? Look more. It hasn't even been half a year. Quote, 10,334,379 agreed. As an old CLS *ICFAG, I'm still an FR fan, but for daily looks my favorite might be Queren Ruffles. I love how she shares outfits at all levels of formality, and I think she physically suits the style better than almost any other Euro girl I've seen. 100% agreed, and she's a really fun person too. What is that? That's unfortunate, but separate cord for the coordinator. Right. Please. I really like Tammy's looks. I've always loved Tammy's style. I love her style, but I had to unfollow her after she started posting weird Praga US asterisk all the time. Wait, she did what? Doesn't do it anymore? I had no idea. Deets. She's a SJW now. What the hell? What is that? This. She's loaded and has a cool wardrobe. She complained about being broke for the month after buying a super rare Birkin bag, and then she immediately went back to buying multiple pairs of Louboutins. With that kind of money, any Lolita could have a great collection. I lost a lot of respect for her after her rant a year or two ago about how public education, referring to her family in Canada, stealing from people, and that no one should have to pay for schools via taxes unless they had kids in those schools. She had a nice wardrobe, but at the end of the day she's just an insanely rich *hole. I still follow her because I do like seeing her cords and rare pieces worn, though. Like, yeah, it sucks to have to pay for other people's kids when you don't have any and dislike the fact that you were born, but paying for public education is still in your own best interest because a person who is literate is also less likely to shoot up the convenience store where you stop for gas. Not to mention those people took advantage of the school system as you grew up as well. Hence my point about that part not being by choice. Quote, and dislike the fact that you were born. It's not like a minor can take advantage of a service their parents did. The minor might not even like being alive, much less being sent to school. You lifelong casually suicidal girl here. Just because a person didn't ask to be born, and has no real attachment to life, doesn't mean they actively want to make life worse for others by withholding a small percentage of their earnings that, if they're participating in a luxury hobby, they aren't going to miss that much. You can view your own life as an inconvenient chore without being AFing to the general population. You could see that was my point if you bothered to read my original post. Do you not know private schools are a thing? Yeah, they aren't funded by taxpayers, which was the point. Not directly, but private schools do get government money based on how inclusive they're, quote, at least in America kinda of the reason why charter schools suck all of the non-oversight of a private school with all of the government funding. And having an educated population also means that taxes are spent wisely. I'm willing to bet, Brand, that a lot of the tax problems America is facing today wouldn't have been an issue if the voter population was A, educated on where their taxes went, and B, cared more about improving this whole of a country instead of being pissed that some single black mom somewhere bought lobster with her welfare check. I mean, I'm poor and I still agree with that. IDK how it is in Canada, but in America, our public schools are and the kids are dumb as hell. We rank so low in education among other countries. I don't want my money going to a failed S** system. Quote, our public schools are S** and the kids are still dumb as hell except they're not. The reason US schools are getting bad is because funding is being slashed left and right. The kids aren't dumb as hell, they're literally just kids, and the schools are where some get their only good meal of the day. The US may rank low compared to other countries, but straight up other countries educate for the sole purpose of testing. Overall, we'd be way worse off as a country without public education. It serves a greater good for the whole country and helps keeps kids off the streets to keep out violence levels and poverty rates lower than they already are. ESL teacher in the US whose Japanese students didn't know the Soviet Union wasn't a country anymore. Believe me, they be asterisk about their school system constantly, too. This our schools don't suck, it's the elected officials that are sabotaging that suck. Quote, do you want your taxes to matter? Vote her. Getting bad. They've been bad for decades and not just because of funding. Common Core is absolute S**. Mainstreaming. Divergent. Children drags down the entire CLS*. Letting children PS** grades when they don't even speak English is a horrible decision. There's so much wrong. Brew, our public schools suck because Ronald Reagan cut funding left and right and filled them with gangs. The solution is more funding, not less. Seriously, how dumb can you be? It might not be a popular opinion, but if someone is completely minted, like F** off money rich, I just lose all interest in him and their chords. It's just not the same if you can buy whatever you want, at any time. This makes sense. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like less wealthy people get more excited about and appreciate their rare pieces. I felt the same way about Lilith. I secretly like following people like that, or maybe a bit lesser income. Back in the time when I couldn't afford buying brands, such a lifestyle felt so dreamy, as if I could live it through the following their social media. China really is a horrible country and has been awful for a lot of people for a long time. Nothing against the people. Her political nonsense aside, I think she and I would make decent friends. I just wish I had other rich girls as friends. It's so awkward trying to enjoy your own luxuries around most regular people. I'm not the type to brag about such things in public, but I have had average or lower income girls in my com expect handouts or snub me if they see something even slightly expensive on my body. I don't have issue with anyone with less, either, but I would very much like to enjoy the company of others in this fashion that also enjoy luxury fashion. My dream is to go shopping for designer bags and shoes with friends while we're all filled up. Rich people are so gross. Can't tell if this is really S** Thai roleplay or genuinely how rich people think. What a joke. You poor thing. Somebody call Mr. Krabs. Tell him we need his tiny violin. There's been so many bad, boring roleplayers on here lately. That's unfortunate, but separate chord for the coordinator. Right. Please. I really like Tammy's looks. If I was extremely rich through absolutely no talent of my own, I'm sure it'd be right wing too. I used to love her chords. Now I think she just has a lot of clothes that I owe, and her chords are not very good. She's loaded and has a cool wardrobe. She complained about being broke for the month after buying a super rare Birkin bag, and then she immediately went back to buying multiple pairs of Louboutins. With that kind of money, any Lolita could have a great collection. This is an awesome thread. I love a lot of these Lolitas. Gothic CLS** I see inspiration for me. Love this so much. So mysterious and beautiful. Quote, 10,335,467 EWWTF, unfollowed. Sorry for the red line, had to screen grab for this particular chord since I didn't feel like scrolling Insta for 20 minutes looking for it. Tyler was the first Lolita YouTuber I watched, and while I'm more into the gothic genre of it, I really love Tyler's chords and sense of humor. This was the first chord of hers I thought about getting any pieces from. The blouse and JSK, I know she's not a kawaii Lolita girl to a lot of people, but I think she's cute in her own way. Plus Imaho for girls with masculine names. I also like that she's more strict about the rules of Lolita. I used to watch Law too, but I don't really much anymore. It's just meh, plus her defense of like converse in Lolita is no. She's just so boring style-wise to me. Yeah, I'm aware, she's not a lifestyle or anything, I just like her aura. I like that she doesn't try to force the Lolita's a lovely thing. The contrast between her clothes and personality make me enjoy her content that much more. I don't know if when I get deeper into Lolita, only been wearing it for a few years, I'll outgrow her, but her chords are inoffensive and cute, if a bit boring. I dunno, I just like her vibes. This is a thread about our Lolita J Fash idols, right? Most of our idols aren't cringy clout chasers. And that's your opinion. I have some negative opinions on people in this thread, but I'm not replying to all of them insulting people randomly lol. Maybe you should be then, be asterisk. So anyone who makes content is a clout chaser? Okay. Yes. Your narcissistic videos don't automatically get better if you start calling them content. I really don't see how her videos are narcissistic, that's a stretch. Literally anyone on YouTube wants F***ing clout, attention. That's true for literally all social media. And this is why we have so little Lolita content. People like you. I have no idea why Anon is being so aggro about someone making videos. Do they get this upset about other hobbies? Who are we talking about? Definitely not Tyler anymore. Quote, strict about the rules of Lolita, boring cause why am I not surprised? Yeah, we all know why she's so strict, she doesn't know how to chord outside of the box. Her voice and salty persona are irritating since she's really just a mediocre Lolita at best outside of the YouTube stuff she does. Yeah, I'm aware, she's not a lifestyle or anything, I just like her aura. I like that she doesn't try to force the Lolita's a lovely thing. The contrast between her clothes and personality make me enjoy her content that much more. I don't know if when I get deeper into Lolita, only been wearing it for a few years, I'll outgrow her, but her chords are inoffensive and cute, if a bit boring. I dunno, I just like her vibes. This is a thread about our Lolita J Fash idols, right? Her voice drives me crazy, honestly. Maybe it's because I'm not American, but I don't know how anyone can stand to listen to that hammy newsreader voice pronouncing every single sentence with the exact same intonation. I don't have a problem with her otherwise, it's just that voice. IWS asterisk cocked by how deep her voice is, wouldn't have expected that. Her voice is too deep for me, and there's something off-putting about it. She's funny, but she'd be funnier in writing, I think. Her deer in the headlights same face is more than a little jarring too. That said, I like her fashion, and her hair is lovely. I love her humor, but I won't watch her videos. I tried, and the bad was too distracting from the good. The voice she does for her videos are on purpose. I feel like she goes lower for that act. If you watch her other videos where she isn't doing it, she sounds fairly normal. Yay, cause she's a hack Tina Fey wannabe. I find her boring as hell too, she gives me second-hand embarrass asterisk meant. Cookie cutter and boring. Yeah, I'm aware, she's not a lifestyle or anything, I just like her aura. I like that she doesn't try to force the Lolita's a lovely thing. The contrast between her clothes and personality make me enjoy her content that much more. I don't know if when I get deeper into Lolita, only been wearing it for a few years, I'll outgrow her, but her chords are inoffensive and cute, if a bit boring. I dunno, I just like her vibes. This is a thread about our Lolita J Fash idols, right? Found the role player. They're not wrong though. But it's true. Her chords all look the same. Seriously, how can someone with such a large wardrobe be incapable of creating more than one outfit? A good capsule wardrobe is honestly way more impressive to me than whatever the hell she's doing. Not everyone wears Lolita to be creative. Some people just want to wear frilly asterisk. Imagine spending extra money to buy frilly clothes you want without knowing how to put together an outfit or how fashion works. Creating doesn't mean being creative, she doesn't even do the basic correctly if she's not slapping on a full set. She does though. Her outfits are never experimental or very creative, but that's fine. Her looks are always cohesive and matched nicely. I enjoy her outfits. What basics is she not following that I'm missing? Quote, her looks are always cohesive and matched nicely. Bitch. The op posted her S** tie chest choco cord with all black other than the JSK. She even HS** weird TSLS around her waist to try to tie in the black. Her cords either look meh at best or are just matchy. That weird TSLS comes with the dress. LMAO, no it does not. No, it really does. Damn, destroyed. Come back when you've been in the fashion for longer than 5 minutes and trying to prove yourself. Your bodyline bandit is showing. Isn't she wearing a brown blouse and socks? Yes, imagine being too scared to turn up the brightness to look at photos before commenting. Phone posters, when will they learn? She looks fine, and creating very much can mean creative. If you figured out one way to style a dress, and you like it, there's literally nothing wrong with wearing it that exact way every time. While I agree, even those who wear really simple Lolita, I'm talking a solid IW dress with maybe something in their hair, manage to put some personality in their outfits. Her outfits are the Lolita version of a t-shirt and jeans in how nondescript they are. And lots of people are comfortable living their lives in a t-shirt and jeans, so why not let her wear her boring cords? I just don't see the point in criticizing her cords for being uninteresting. I love her cords, but I will never forget her toddler comment. That'll always make me worry that she might be a fetishist. I also think it's a tad embarrassing that she does these edits like old street snaps and adds her age. Not that she's old, but those girls back then were a decade younger than her. There's no need to mention how old you are, lol. Sorry, but you sound more like the role player to me. Not really. I wear my S* like actual clothes and not to be the most creative. Wearing Lolita isn't a contest, and as long as you don't look S*, there's no sense in complaining about cords being cookie cutter or boring. Didn't know wearing actual clothes meant you can only wear them the way they're displayed on the mannequin at the store. While I agree, even those who wear really simple Lolita, I'm talking a solid IW dress with maybe something in their hair, manage to put some personality in their outfits. Her outfits are the Lolita version of a t-shirt and jeans in how nondescript they are. That black blouse and socks combo with that dress is such a beginner's cord. She should know better by now. Yeah, I'm aware, she's not a lifestyle or anything, I just like her aura. I like that she doesn't try to force the Lolita's a lovely thing. The contrast between her clothes and personality make me enjoy her content that much more. I don't know if when I get deeper into Lolita, only been wearing it for a few years, I'll outgrow her, but her cords are inoffensive and cute, if a bit boring. I dunno, I just like her vibes. This is a thread about our Lolita J-Fash idols, right? Her lack of makeup other than the liner on her waterline isn't cohesive with her style. People like this keep Lolita interesting. We should stop bashing them so hard. Makes other people scared to do S*. She's the antithesis of keeping Lolita interesting. What are you on about? Ah yes, the same combo of high sleeve blouse, almost full set, and tea parties so original. Stop liking the thing because I don't like you liking it. Thread.